So on this channel, we talk a lot about starting a business and developing multiple streams of income, but we also feel like in order for us to actually achieve that sort of success, we need to look at our current finances. We need to look at the numbers that we are working with. I do want to say before I get started, I am not a financial advisor. So the tips that I'm going to give you in this video are just tips. They are here to help set you up for the right mindset. I am not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to give you a go-to guide. I am not here to break down your finances. I am only here to give you tips to help.
Tip 1 is to set a goal.
When it comes to changing your financial situation, you need to be specific as possible. Think about what you want your finance to look like and what you can do to achieve that goal. For example, say if I wanted to create a budget for my non-essential items, say for eating out, for going shopping and stuff like that. So I can do a monthly or a weekly budget, however you want to do it. So I'm going to create this budget, and at the end of the month, if I have any money left, it's going to roll over to the next one. But if I spend all of my money for that month, I'm going to tell myself, okay, next month, the amount of money is going to be less because I spent all from the previous month. Tip 2 is to stop comparing yourself to others. If you are spending money to look good for other people, you are not doing yourself any favor. If you are spending money to look good for other people, you are not doing yourself any favor. If you are living outside of your means, you are not doing yourself any favor. You're not. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I mean, I can say it again. You are not doing yourself any favor. Why? Because you are spending money based off of an emotion. And it could be insecurities. There's something within you is telling you that you need to buy this because you need to actually look good for someone else. Help me make that make sense, because it's not making sense to me. I'm not taking my hard-earned money to spend and to buy things to make you look good. Why would I do that? But believe it or not, I'm not here to judge because I've been there before. I haven't always been this perfect. I'm just kidding. But I've been there before where I would go out and emotionally spend money so I can look good. The goal is not to look good. The goal is just to actually be good. Change your mindset. When you change your mindset, you change your life. It's personal within you, yourself, God, higher power, whatever you believe in. It's between you guys, because there's something within you that you have not yet worked on. Instead, you have pushed forth the effort to spend money that you do not have to look good for other people. No. If that's the case, I'm going to have those other people buy me stuff so I can look good for you. But I'm not going to use my hard-earned money. I'm not going to use my hard-earned money to look good for you, to impress you. Why? I'm not out here trying to look good. I'm not trying to look good. I'm trying to actually be good. I want my business to thrive. I do not want to sit on Instagram but broke. So, the whole purpose of that is, you guys, you have to change your mindset and you have to change how you view yourself. Sometimes we sit and we compare our lives to other people's lives. We have all fallen victim of that. The point is for you to separate yourself from how you're thinking when it comes to other people. You know? Just don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to your friend. First of all, if that's your friend, you shouldn't even be. Anyways, don't compare yourself to the next person. Don't compare yourself to someone on Instagram. Don't compare your business to anyone. Don't compare. Because at the end of the day, you make an impulse move and buy something that you do not need with the money that you do not have and end up in debt. So just don't compare yourself. The third tip when it comes to helping you with your finance is to track your expenses. When it comes to writing down your expenses, it allows you to see how much money you're spending, when you're spending it, and where you're spending it. Say for instance, I started writing down my expenses this week, and I realized, oh my, I spend a lot of money at Starbucks. I didn't know I spent that much money at Starbucks. I didn't know. How would you know if you didn't write your expenses down? By writing your expenses down, it allows you to see how much money do you spend at a certain amount of place. How many times have I visited this place this week? It's in your face now. You write it down, it's in your face. So now I'm like, oh wow, I spent a lot of money at Starbucks. I need to cut back. Okay, I see that I went to Starbucks 5 times this week. Maybe next week I need to start going maybe 3 times. Or, I'll start making coffee at the house. Or I'll start buying the Starbucks coffee at the grocery store and make my own frappuccino at home. Next tip is to start saving. Okay. So before I kind of dig into the start saving thing, I kind of want to make a note, especially for the ones who are living paycheck to paycheck, which is going to be hard for them to actually save any money. Listen, I get that. We all been there some sort of time in our life, except for those rich people who got the money and whatnot. But for the normal people, we all been there. Struggling to pay the bills, struggling to make ends meet, struggling to be able to buy the basic needs, okay? When you are living paycheck to paycheck, it just means that you are spending more than you are making. So I would suggest to go back and look at your expenses. Go back to the last step and see where your money is going. See how much money you are spending, where you're spending it, and when. It is important to know where your money is going. It is important to have a track record of every dime that you spent. It is important because when you are living paycheck to paycheck, it just shows that your balance sheet isn't balanced. That's it. You are spending more than you're making. Your expenses is more than what you're actually making, okay? So once you go back and you figure out, okay, make some changes. You can make changes. You don't need an Amazon Prime account. You don't need what is it called? Netflix and Hulu. How many do you need? How many do you need? I'm waiting. How many do you need? You don't need what is it called? To be shopping, getting new shoes every 2 weeks and stuff like that. So the goal is to go through your expenses and see what you can cut off. See how much money can you gain back into your pocket. How much money can you get back from cutting some of these things off? Okay? So, go back, do that, and then we're gonna come back and then we can talk about how you can save your money. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, I want you to pause this video and I want you to get serious about tracking your expenses because it's not fun living paycheck to paycheck. It's not fun not having extra money to spend when it comes to enjoying life. It's not fun. And it's very uncomfortable. And it's uncomfortable to talk about. Like, you don't want to constantly, tell someone, I can't go to that play this Sunday because I don't have any money. Or I can't take my son to play basketball because I don't have any money for camp. So go back, review your expenses, then come back where you left off here, and then we can talk about savings, okay? But for the people who are actually ready to start saving, okay, what you can do to start saving money is start off with a little bit of extra money that you have. It doesn't have to be $100. If you don't have $100 to save, why would you want to save $100? Why would you want to save some money that you don't have? Start off with what you have. So say for instance, I found out that I have an extra $20 a month after I, spend my money on X, Y, and Z. I'm not gonna take the whole $20 because then I'm gonna be broke until the next paycheck. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna take $10 from that $20 and put into a savings account. Okay? Put into a savings account. 10 times 12, that's $120 at the end of the year. But the goal is to not take that money out. We're not going to take the $120 out. We're going to keep putting in the $10. We're going to keep saving that $10 so that we can have more money when we need it. Other than a savings account, search to open up a compound interest account. Compound interest account. Okay? Look that up. Google it. It's the best thing you can ever Google. Okay? A compound interest account in a nutshell is basically you taking that $10, that same $10 that you was going to put into your savings account. Remember that $10 that don't tell me you forgot about that $10 that you spent it already. Okay, so that $10 that you was going to put into your savings account, you're going to put into the compound interest account. Okay? Compound interest is the same thing as a savings account, but on the compound interest account, interest. Okay? You're going to get money on top of the money that you put in. So say for instance, you put that same $10, you save it for that same 12 months. Okay, at the end of the year, you're not going to have $120. You may have $200 because that account gained interest. That account gained interest. So basically, your money is making you money. Make your money work for you. Okay? Guys, I'm very playful, but I'm dead ass. Okay? Think about opening up a compound interest account. Put that $10 in that account. Each month, put that $10 in. By the end, say for instance, you start in January and you end in December, because that's more simple math for me versus doing the other stuff. So January to December, instead of a regular savings account and just having $120 in it, this compound interest account may have $200. Why? Because your money was there and your money gained money. Your money start working for you. So the interest on that account put more money back into your account. So who wouldn't want a little bit more extra money? So if you are serious about saving some money, please search for a compound interest account on a Google search, and you will find places where you can put that same $10. Or if you want to just keep it and stay with your bank, hey, whatever works for you. But if you want more money, more opportunity, why wouldn't you want to go with the compound interest? But hey, well, do you, okay? At the end of the day, do you, okay? So those are the tips. Again, these are tips. I am not a financial advisor. These are tips. Those are the tips that I have for you guys today. At the end of the day, when it comes to knowing your finances, when it comes to knowing your numbers, when it comes to this type of stuff, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. It's really about building your mindset up. If you have a poor mindset, meaning you are spending more than you're making, if you have a mindset of I need those new shoes, I need that new phone, I need that new laptop, you are going to forever need stuff, and you're going to be forever poor. Okay? But if you want to get serious and have a growth mindset, you are going to separate yourself when it comes to your finances. You are going to take the emotions from spending to being more mindful when it comes to the type of money that you are handing off to people. Because at the end of the day, this is your hard-earned money. You do not want to be so freely when it comes to giving people your hard-earned money. Okay? It's important. It's important.